Russell Westbrook.
LeBron, good pass interior. Russ gets denied. Russ goes up. Down goes Russ, and he's hot. He's hot at Collins. He's pointing fingers. LeBron trying. Oh, look at Russ. Ouch.
Yeah, he's got some blood running down his forehead.
Boy, we did not see that blood until he turned.
He has rejected, but he stays right there with it. Then he makes a head fake, and when coming down, Collins hits him across the forehead with the elbow, and that's kind of what upset Russ.
The prior foul is under review for a potential flagrant foul.
And as always, they look at the plays, especially when players jump up and go after another player. And as a result of all the blood, I would assume they would call this a flagrant one.
Boy, Russ knew he was hurt. Russ took exception to it. And it's about as hot as you're going to see him get. And then LeBron immediately intervening with his durability.
After replay review, the foul on Zach Collins has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2. He's ejected from the game, followed by a technical foul on Westbrook.
In the third quarter, so maybe this continues.
And Orlando with a turnover. Oh, Mo Wagner pushes Killian Hayes into the crowd. And now a melee right at the Pistons bench. They got to be careful.
I'll tell you what, there aren't very many Orlando Magic players down on their bench. A lot of them are in this melee off the bench all the way down to the other end. That could end up being some suspensions for the Magic. Fortunately for the Pistons, it happened on their bench, so it's hard to discern as to, you know, who you could possibly say left the bench. None of them left the bench. They were all right there where the action was.
Go back to the initial play.
Loose ball. Here's Killian Hayes going to get pushed by Wagner, Mo Wagner, pretty aggressively. Hamadou's going to get Wagner right there in the back. Killian's going to get him too.
For an altercation that did not dissolve.
I didn't see that in real time.
I didn't either. So here it is. Hamadou gets Wagner first, and Killian Hayes comes in from the backside. And that's when things got escalated.
There's so much control that he's not making it up. He barely ties his shoes up because they come off in the game all the time.
Connaughton has left the bench area here for the Bucks. We'll keep an eye on that. Wes Matthews has checked in. And DeRozan went down. Look out. Grayson Allen and DeRozan having some words with one another.
Yeah, you got to like the fire that guys are playing with at this point. Grayson clearly trying to explain, look, the guy got pushed. That wasn't something intentional that he did, but because of the history that's happened, you know that the fans have been on it from the start. And DeMar not hearing any of it. And if you watch the play out, watch Patrick Williams. He gave him a push. Grayson seemed to accentuate a little bit, thinking he was going to get the foul call on Patrick Williams. We see guys flop a little bit, sell it all the time. Obviously, DeMar taking exception to that, but that did not look like it was.
Of course, this crowd is dramatically reacting to the replays that they're seeing on the big monitor.
He keeps it interesting. But in DeMar DeRozan's defense, look, he's here guarding Wes Matthews, doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. He doesn't know what the heck just happened. So, yeah, he's getting up, he's mad. He thinks that Grayson just ran over.
And here is Bill Kennedy with the answer.
After reviewing the play, the defensive foul that was called on Williams stands as the defensive foul. The altercation resulted in nothing.
Craig trying to save it, and he does to Chris Paul. Grizzlies just 3 of 10 to start. Suns 2 of 10. Chris Paul lost it. Brooks tracked by Torrey Craig. Craig blocks it, and it's off Brooks and out of bounds. And the Phoenix bench erupts with a great defensive play by Torrey Craig. And now Craig and Brooks have words.
Did not close up that drive down. Somebody went down.
Now, I think that there's been an issue, I believe, over in the courtside seats. I saw the Suns security, Max, on a couple of different occasions, walk down to a couple of different individuals, and now you can see.
And Max is not having anything to do with that, boy.
I saw Max twice walk down as Suns players were making their way to the scores table, and I'm not sure if they were saying something to the players. Clearly they were communicating something, and now both gentlemen are being escorted out. But
and if they were drinking, alcohol creates even more.
But earlier in this quarter, I saw Max walk over and talk to both gentlemen, and
yeah, one went up top and the other one down in the tunnel. They escorted out.